Hello guys, today I want to talk about some of the top mistakes I made investing in cryptocurrencies and how you can protect yourself from them so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. Now, first of all, if you're watching this, you're probably someone who's already sacrificed for Pulse Chain, sacrificed for Pulse X, and if you haven't, you will get an opportunity to get them after the launch. Now, the first mistake I made was being a maximalist. Now, being a maximalist is one of those things that are double-edged, a double-edged sword, right? You want to be a maximalist, but you still want to become open-minded. So this is one of those things that some people misunderstand in crypto, that you cannot have a hard stance on anything. You've got to be open-minded. You've got to be able to embrace new information when new information comes. So one of the top mistakes I made was a maximalist. I was a maximalist of Bitcoin Cash, and you know what Bitcoin Cash did? The price went straight down. Now, one of the several reasons, right? I liked it. I liked what it stood for. And back in 2017, crypto was all about banking the unbanked, bringing great financial tools to the world. That's what, and Bitcoin Cash community preached that really, really strongly. And those are important things, right? However, if you're in crypto, first of all, before you start solving other people's problems, you've got to become rich first. That's the truth. That's the truth. And obviously, the crypto space has evolved, right? It's no longer just about all of that, but it has evolved, and it's now all about it. It definitely has a big focus on helping people make money, and this is one of the things that crypto has been able to sustain through the years, right? Bitcoin made people money, Ethereum made people money, right? DeFi made people money, NFTs made people money. So there's always a new thing to make people money. And one of the things that you need to realize is this: not everyone will catch those trends. Like the early Bitcoiners, most of them, they went away. No one talks about them anymore because they all they could think of is Bitcoin, and they were maximalists, right? Ethereum maximalists as well, right? All they think about is Ethereum, right? But you need to be able to constantly reinvent yourself and look at where the market is and how you can position yourself to learn new things and make money from the new wave that is coming up. So definitely you've got to be. Now, there are some benefits of being a maximalist, right? That's another thing, right? One of the things that when Hex came out, I should have been more of a maximalist, right? Not to say I should be closed-minded, but I should have doubled down even more, poured in as much as possible. Because if you look at the gains that it has done, whenever you find a winner, I think you've got to stick to that winner and back that winner strongly. Now, the crypto space is big right now. You cannot be an expert on everything. You can't be a Pulse Chain expert, Ethereum expert, an Avalanche expert, a Solana expert. You can't be that. And if you do that, you will get wrecked. So I think the best strategy is to find an ecosystem and stick to it. I think for me, Pulse Chain is the best ecosystem position for people to make money in right now. Why? It's new, right? That means that there's a whole ecosystem that needs to be built, that will be built, and that's going to come with those incredible gains, right? Look at what happened with Avalanche, right? The ecosystem there grew, made a lot of people a lot of money. Solana, same thing, right? All these blockchains, Polkadot, same thing. So the same thing is going to happen with Pulse Chain. Now, here's the thing. The opportunity there, that's there today, is not the same as the opportunity that will be there after 1,000x. When the market cap of Pulse is $1 trillion, the opportunity is not going to be as big as it is today. So I do think doubling down on winners is one of those things that makes sense. Secondly, obviously, not secondly, I don't know which point we're on right now, right? Another point is hopping from coin to coin. Now, this is the worst thing anyone can ever do. Crypto Heartbeat said it best. Hex is like winning the lottery in slow motion. Same with Pulse Chain, winning the lottery in slow motion. Now, some shiny new objects are going to come and they're going to do a 10x, 20x. And then you're going to want to pull out your money and dump it into the next 10x coin. And that's how people get wrecked. Because most of these coins, you don't know if it's an exit scam, if there's any issues with it and all that other stuff. So you want to be, if you find good coins, back that horse. Now, that's not to say you shouldn't play double with altcoins, right? You should. With a small position of your portfolio. With enough that even if it goes to zero, it will not hurt you that much and you will not care even if it does, right? So that's what I think is the best strategy. The best strategy is a portion that you don't touch, you leave it in the coins that you think are safe, and a small portion that you do trade with, there you can play with. And if you lose it, you lose it. You know that this other side will act as your insurance and obviously your main gains. Yeah. So these are some of the things that I think that people should be wary about, people should watch out for, and ensure that you don't make those same mistakes. And in the long term, you end up winning big. Now, I think that the opportunity that we have in crypto, it will not last forever. Like crypto is becoming more and more mainstream. These are big. Like I said, when we do 1,000x with Pulse, it's going to be a $1 trillion valuation. So at that point, it's now an institutional asset, right? Right now, it's still an asset where you and me, we can pump up the price. Because if you buy a little bit, it drives the price up, right? If a big whale, one big whale can drive the price up. But Bitcoin is an institutional asset, and Bitcoin is about that valuation. When Pulse becomes that big, it will be an institutional asset just like Bitcoin. You now need investment banks to buy it. And without investment banks, you ain't going nowhere. Just look at the gains that Bitcoin did, right? From previous all-time high of 2017, 2018 was 20,000 to the top of this bull run, 65,000. That's like a 3x. That's nothing. No one is in crypto for 3x. We're in crypto for 10x, 100x, 1000x, and so on and so forth. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'll share these thoughts. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, this is not financial advice, and see you again next time. Cheers.